in the parlour.
Have you read the news today, Reginald?
I know, Archibald. I was awaiting my lovely English wife Ethel from the local shop.
Well, my dearest, closest and most esteemed friend, I have come to tell you the news that is sweeping the nation at the very moment.
Archibald, is it what we feared?
Yes, Reginald, it is.
Well, don't waste any more time, Archibald. Please tell me this unholy news.
It says here, this fellow was working in a lab late one night, when his eyes beheld an eerie sight. Gasp! A monster from his slab began to rise.
Suddenly, to his surprise,
They did the mash!
they did the monster mash!
The monster mash!
Was it graveyard smash?
They did the mash!
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash!
That forsaken monster mash.
Chaps! Have you heard the news?
Donald, my old chum, my bosom love, we were just catching up on that very subject.
Donald, you look marvelous today, and do you come with more news?
Yes, oh my dearest cherries, your ears shall be turned, please. Lean in. From his laboratory in the castle east to the master bedrooms where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes
To get a jolt from his electrodes?
My dear boys, it is happening! They are doing the mash.
Yes, Sir Reginald, they are doing the mash.
Hello, dear husband and his handsome friends. Have you heard this absolutely delightful news?
Why, my dearest Ethel, surely you cannot be speaking of this monster mashing going on in our quaint little village.
Haven't you heard, Ethel, of the vampires?
And the ghouls? Oh, Ethel, you cannot think this news splendiferous.
Oh, you haven't heard?
Haven't heard what, dear Ethel?
Friends, have you finished reading the news article?
Why, no, my little love flower, we have not. You know I always base my opinion solely on the headline.
We were too busy worrying to read the article.
Blocked by a bloody paywall.
I implore you, finish reading the article.
Oh, the zombies were having fun.
And the party had just begun.
And it says here that guests include Wolfman, Dracula, and his son.
The scene was rockin'. All were, as it says here, digging the sounds.
They did the mosh.
They did the monster mash.
That's jolly good of them.
And to think all this time we were worried about a silly little group of outcasts enjoying their evening.
Friends, should we go to this mash?
Is it a possibility?
Why, yes, it says right here, for you the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to the door, tell them Boris sent you.
Oh, surely not Boris, who lives down by the bridge. Something is not right.
Boris is my old cricket chum.
Splendid! Well, shall we depart, old far?
Oh, yes, Ethel. We shall.
Oh, romping Dracula's castle. My, what a bone-shivering excitement this has caused me. Friends! You do say that it is Dracula's castle we are going to, yes?
Why, yes, sweetheart. Why, so ever do you ask?
And this romp, it's going to be a graveyard smash?
Yes, it says right here. It caught on in a flash.
What is it? Reginald, be straight with us. Please be gay with me, but be straight with us.
I fear we've missed a crucial part of this story. Please tell us, I cannot take the horror. It says here, out from his coffin Drac's voice did ring.
God!
Seems he was troubled by just one thing.
Troubled my word.
He opened the lid and shook his fist and said,
Lord have mercy!
all swingers shall be partying.
Swingers!
You mean to tell me that Dracula owns a scandalous swingers club?
Well, this is downright disrespectful to our community.
I am ashamed that we have planned on going to this Shamba party.
I too am shocked and appalled.
I can't believe this.
Do we call the authorities?
Yes, we should hop on the telly and expose this vampire for what he really is. A man with some really interesting ideas about love-making and groups. And that is not okay. Teach him that marriage should be between two people and two people only.
Gentlemen.
To switch partners for just one night, I mean, that would be shameful.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Yes, it would be shameful. Although if all parties will consenting wouldn't really be that big a deal.
Maybe 3 people enjoy themselves and a 4th more nervous person watches from the corner.
A nice way to spice up one's relationship.
It's actually quite sexy.
Crumpets and... Oh, gentlemen! Crumpets and tea! Honey, I don't mean to embarrass you, but it seems there has been an error in your reading of this passage.
Why, whatever do you mean, my little lamb chop?
It doesn't say that all swingers shall be partying.
Well, and what does it say?
It says, no swingers shall be partying.
Reginald, how could you make such a large error as this? I was ready to go call the authorities.
I am truly and deeply ashamed, my friends. I chose not to wear my glasses today as I felt more distinguished without them. Oh, Reginald. You always look distinguished. You really mean that?
Oh, yes, Reginald. We do.
Friends, if Dracula's not really having a swingers party, why that means
We may do the Monster Mash!
Friends, come on, let's go, and for the love of God, throw up these decrepit newspapers!
You know, I really wish it was a swingers party. I would fuck each and every one of them. With great care and attention.